name's Linda from Faithful Fields Homestead. We are going to be making a pumpkin spice pound cake today. We are still going to the farmer's market probably till the end of October. So I became pretty famous for my blueberry pound cakes. They usually sell out every week that I make them. So today I'm going to try pumpkin spice because it's, you know, that time of year. Everybody's into pumpkin spice, and especially on nice 70-degree days like this is today. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. And what I'm starting out with, this is actually called sour cream pound cake, but in place of the sour cream, I'm going to be using some pumpkin puree. So you start out with 3 cups of sugar, and then you're going to add a cup of butter that's been sitting at room temperature. And 1 cup of butter is, of course, 2 sticks if you're doing it that way. And we're going to mix this up over here. So then you add the eggs. It takes 6 eggs for 1 cake. Sorry. So I usually add 2 at a time and mix it in. And this is a good way for us to use our eggs. So I do 2 at a time. I usually try to start hand mixing it when I get to the 5th and 6th egg. And the only reason is I found that if you mix it too much, it likes to fall in the middle as it's baking. So that's mixed. So then you're going to need 3 cups. Let's see. 3 cups of flour. And then you're going to add to the flour a 1/2 of a teaspoon of baking soda and 1/2 a teaspoon of salt. And I just like to mix that up in there. And like I said, usually it takes sour cream. Usually it takes a cup of sour cream. I'm going to use a cup of pumpkin puree. And then probably with the rest of this I can make it into, put it in the dog food for the doggies. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to alternate. You're going to add a little bit of flour. I am such a mess in the kitchen. Oh my goodness. I love to bake, but I'm just such a mess. I guess that's all part of the fun. Just getting to make a big mess. And then some pumpkin. So this is actually a new experiment for me. Like I said, I do usually do the blueberry lemon, but I figured I'd try something different. And then you add more. Sorry, that's my kids. They like going in and out all day long. And that's what they do. They slam the door. So we've added some more flour, and the dough gets really kind of thick, so you got to put a little bit of muscle into it. But I kind of like doing stuff the old-fashioned way too. Is the, you know, back in the day they didn't have hand mixers. You know, when my grandmother made cake, it was all mixed by hand. That's getting a little tiring now. This is going to be pretty. It's a pretty orange color. So I'm going to add the rest of the flour and get that incorporated in there. And this is a nice, moist, hefty cake. A lot of people that buy it, you know, they say they take it home and have some then, and then the next morning they have it with their coffee. So I'm just trying different recipes and different things. And then we'll probably do a video at the farmer's market tomorrow so you can see the different stuff. We have some really beautiful eggplant to sell, and some squash, and some yellow zucchini, and some beets if they're done. I have to go check them in the garden. I've added the rest of the pumpkin. And of course I always take my baked goods because everybody's always looking for my baked goods. So, got that all. And then what I'm going to add is some vanilla. And I really don't even measure the vanilla, which is probably wrong. But that's just kind of the way I am on the vanilla. I just pours. And then what I have here is pumpkin pie spice. So that's I'm going to add some of that in there, and I think that's going to make it taste fabulous. It smells good, I know that. And that's just the batter. Let's see, now I have to taste it to see if I got enough spice in there. Sorry. It's really good, but to me it could need a little bit more. That is really good. Tasty pumpkin pie. If this don't sell tomorrow, this is coming home with us. Okay. Got my butt pan ready. I just spray a little bit of cooking oil on it. Got my oven set for 350. Get that preheated. And then you just take the batter, put it in the pan at 350, and it cooks for 1 hour and 15 minutes, but that depends on your oven. I check mine around 1 hour, and it usually is on it and check it. Like I said, everybody's oven differs, and I guess the altitude where you're at. Isn't that pretty? Definitely looks like pumpkin. And I will let you guys see the finished product when it comes out. I don't know if you can hear my cow in the background. He's saying, "Where are my pears?" I spooled him. I started taking him pears down every day from our pear tree, and now he expects to get them every single day. So I'll make sure that that's nice and even. I can't wait. I'm so hoping this turns out really good. I'm excited for this. And I hope it sells tomorrow. Okay, so I'm going to put it in the oven, and then we'll come back in about 1 hour and see how it's doing and show you guys the finished product. So guys, I apologize. I got busy and forgot to record when the cake came out of the oven. But this is actually the finished product, all wrapped up, ready for the farmer's market this morning. This is the pumpkin spice. And what I do is I usually cut them in half and sell them that way. And then back here is the blueberry pound cake.
Okay.
So,
Thank you.
Bye. Hope y'all have a good day. It's a nice day for
oh,
you.
I know, finally, right?
Yeah, they had that thing out at Clover Hill, though. I don't know how many people that was for.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay, thank you. Bye, John.
Mom, we need the table first.
Up here, John. Up here, buddy.
Here, I'm trying to move some stuff out of the way.
Huh?
I was trying to move some stuff out of the way, so.
Open their tent. There's a more. Let me just keep. This is our table set up at the farmer's market. And we have some eggplant, some squash, yellow zucchini, peppers. We do have some cherry tomatoes down there. And then over here, we have our soaps and my daughter's dishcloths that she made, that she's selling. Our homemade bracelets that we made. This is some eggs from our farm, of course. Our baked goods. And then our pumpkins. So we'll see how we do at the farmer's market today.